Well, let's talk Bitcoin because everyone is hyped up about it and creating a ton of buzz. I mean, we saw that 107 Bitcoin just recently. When I say recently, literally today. And it looks great. I can't say that it doesn't look great, but I want to give you guys a word of caution. There is something that you need to be looking out for. Yes, bullish. Yes, super excited about what's going on, but you need to look at what's happened in the past. And I'm going to pull up a chart. That way you guys can actually follow along. It's exactly what I'm talking about here. Here's TradingView, and this is what I'm looking at right now. Yes, this chart looks incredible. It is by far the highest weekly close in history for Bitcoin. It is bullish. I'm bullish on Bitcoin, but I want y'all to make sure that you're not losing your shirt, because anytime something like this happens, people just love to open up those longs and wait, 500x, let's do it. And this is the piece of advice that I will always give as far as financial advice is concerned. And I don't mind saying that whatsoever, because you need to look at what's happened in the past, try to understand a little bit what we can see here in the future. And I'm not saying that I am right about this. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but we have seen the track record of Bitcoin and things that have happened in the past, specifically last cycle. And I can pull that right up here. I'm just going to zoom back a little. That's what's happening right now. But if we look back 2021 here in this area, take a look at this. This was really exciting right here. People were just going nuts. So like, wait, 64,000, 65,000 Bitcoin, we're going to go to the moon. And this is exactly the same pattern that we're kind of seeing right now. We saw things starting to look good, and then we had a little tiny bit of a pullback. Then we started going back up, and all of a sudden, people just lost their shirts. This is what happens every single time. People get so hyped up about it. And I promise you, you're not going to see anyone out there showing you their losses. They're all going to be, oh, everything is going to the moon. It's going to be 115 by the end of the day. Sure. Could it be? Absolutely. My one word of caution is be careful by, putting all your eggs in one basket, especially when we've seen in the past that this doesn't always mean that things are just going to moon from here on out. Could it? Absolutely. Is, everything that's happening around the world right now very different than where we were before? Yes. Their adoption is rampant. People are, jumping on board on this thing. However, I just want to make sure that you guys are staying safe while stuff like this goes on, so you can really be sure to know, okay, what am I willing to wager on this play? Because don't focus on the hype. Don't focus on all of the messages that are going out there, all the posts from people saying this is it, all-time highs by the end of the week. It can happen. Don't get me wrong. Please be careful and just, again, never invest more than you're willing to lose. It's one of those cliche messages that I think is very timely right now, because people will absolutely end up losing both on shorting and longing Bitcoin. As long as your plays have been long term, there's no way anybody's losing right now. If you long Bitcoin way back when, hey, everyone is happy. If you bought in earlier, everyone is happy. But these are the times that people literally lose fortunes over a conviction that is not situated in reality. So be sure you're actually doing your homework, do your due diligence, and ensure that you know exactly what you're playing with. You know exactly what you're willing to put out there, because it could all go away in a moment's notice.